Rightio, welcome back to the Forward Drive podcast powered by Tyrepower. Music by the Southern River Band with Let It Ride. To see us in the Forward Drive podcast on Instagram, all the episodes are on BackChat YouTube. Patreon, thank you for your support. If you want to go and check that out, patreon.com/the Forward WD podcast, and merch, voice messages and Ultimate Forward Drive. Get them in at theforwarddrivepodcast.com.au. Now that intro was boring as batshit, and
well, not enough mates for me.
Yeah, so what we did is we started this one about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We got into it, we were flowing, we were bouncing.
Yep. It was good.
We realised we weren't
the
recording.
energy was high.
So we've had to go back and do another one. The energy just didn't feel like it was there, did it?
Yeah, no, kind of flat now.
Yeah. Anyway,
but I'm
how
here.
Are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you,
Thanks,
mate?
Yeah,
you, mate?
So that's how he said it. It was good fun at the start anyway.
No, it was good. It's all right. We'll get back into it. No, I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's early. Again, we've just finished one.
Yep.
Nice hat.
Again. Yeah, do you like this?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's a salty crew number.
It's a good colour blue.
It's a baby blue, I would call it. It's a little bit bold by me if I.
You're not usually in a blue hat.
Nah, it's pretty new. You can see it hasn't had a lot of wear. It's just been sitting in the cupboard.
Did you cop that or
what's that?
Did you cop that yourself, like online?
Cop that.
Bought it?
Oh, no, I don't reckon I did pay for this one. I don't reckon I did. I think through a mate.
Yeah, nice.
I think
it's a good hat.
Bit of gear come through.
Yeah.
I just got a couple of
handouts,
a couple of little gimmies like this.
You're wearing a couple of handouts today, mate.
Oh, you did hand this out to me, yes. Yes, this is not mine also. I did pay for my shorts and my jocks that I'm wearing.
Good to know you're wearing jocks under there.
Yeah, I do have jocks on.
No, how are you, mate? You good?
Good, mate. Why are you sitting here? Good, mate.
Yeah, no, mate.
What are you doing sitting here?
Where's Ronnie? Gone, had to run, didn't he? Yeah, got an appointment. So we've obviously got to get an episode out each week.
We do.
Yeah, this one will be...
We've got a busy period coming up for all three parties that make up this show. I've got footy, Gather Round, obviously, which would be on probably at the moment.
Yeah. I've also
You're
got
also
Gather
there.
Round, but not for foot. Yeah, well, I'm not playing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be on the new recruit, mate.
Yeah, and then Ronnie's doing
Ronnie's also
stuff.
Playing footy.
Ronnie actually has a proper Full Drive channel, so he's got to go and do that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, mate, we have a good time when it's you and I.
Oh, there's a lot of banter.
There's a lot of banter.
It's
not
a bit
lot
loose.
Of Full
the
Drive
run
chat.
sheet doesn't get followed, but
not a lot of camping. But we're here and we don't have anyone behind the deck, so this is a one hit wonder.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we are recording now.
No, we are.
Yeah, now we are.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes in. So this is how far we got in last time.
Brilliant.
And had to cancel. Anyway.
Mate, your car's looking good. Saw that parked out the front.
Yes.
Looking nice.
Yep, we did.
You've said it before, need some new shoes.
Oh, definitely need some new shoes. It's just, so that, we had a look at it briefly on the episode last week, but the 4-inch
the
exhaust, the new Manor exhaust,
looks big.
It looks bigger than the tyres.
It's mean. It's a mean exhaust.
It looks bigger than the tyres. So I do need those slippers, which I'll be going down to Tyrepower shortly. Before that, I need to get some toughdog suspension on it.
Yes. Have you got a date locked in, or are you just?
No, I don't. I need to. I need to. So toughdog, we're just needing to know what sort of weights my car we're going to be, carrying.
Yep.
But I'm basically where this is where I'm going to be for a while because I'm not setting it up at the moment to do a big trip to tour.
Yeah, okay.
It's just my daily at the moment.
Yep.
And it's going to be used for camping trips here and there. So it's not going to get much heavier than what it is right now.
For now, it will.
It will probably, yeah. But in terms of what I've already got on it, the bull bar, the side steps, scrubs,
you're pretty much good.
I don't think I'm going to put a winch in right away.
You don't need to.
Don't think so. I just don't see myself doing that real hardcore stuff.
I think you're
might
probably
need
like
it
me
for not doing hardcore stuff too. You might get stuck in a.
You never know, but. Max tracks are usually pretty good tyre pressures. It depends on where you are.
At the moment.
Yeah.
And then roof rack lights. There's not a whole much more that I need to put on this car at the moment.
Have you got lights?
No.
Yeah. We're getting into it a little bit. Sorry, I've probably jumped the gun there a bit.
I like talking about my car.
Tough dog tip of the week is
so
it's on you.
This is
because I'm not prepared.
No, I've come a little bit prepared as of 5 minutes ago. So. So the car, obviously, I've just put on the exhaust has just gone in, the new clutch and a fuel kit and a diff breather kit.
So you're close to a tune.
So I'm very close to a tune. But what I was was chatting to the mechanic yesterday at AGD Auto where I've got this work done, and no tyres, paid for all the work there, parts and labour, and it was all good. I've had some good advice to go and see these people from people that I trust.
AGD, was it? AGD
Auto up in Wangara here in Perth. Yep. And we just had a quick chat. So obviously heard Ronnie talk on the episode last week about the cap price servicing and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, from Toyota.
Yeah, and what I wanted to chat about, or my tough dog tip of the week, was more based around, so Toyota, great, cap price servicing, you can't beat that in terms of price, really.
Yep.
But I think to Ronnie's point about what he was saying last week, and this is my conversation with Aaron at AGD Auto, is some people don't like Toyota going to, if they're going on a big trip or whether it's just a general service or not, going to a specialist like the blokes at 8. Why are you laughing at me already?
I don't know, mate.
What's so funny?
I don't know what it is.
I'm just very serious about this.
I don't think, when I make eye contact with you, I'm just staring into your eyes as you tell me about servicing.
And you're laughing at me. That's really nice.
I can't help it.
Anyway, it's a funny looking dude, am I? Jeepers. Anyway.
Sorry, mate.
Maybe I'll just talk to the people here.
What's the people? Don't talk to me.
But anyway, I was really on a great train of thought there.
Sorry, I know you were.
But trusting the right people. So, yes, Toyota trusted. Definitely go and see them. Cap price servicing, all good. But AGD Auto, they're a specialist. So, for me, this car is a big investment.
Yes.
So, I want to make sure that it's getting the full works when it's even for a basic service or whether it's me putting in a new clutch.
It's not a trust thing with Toyota. It's not
a trust thing. It's
you
just
want someone to look at these
guys.
specific parts of your car.
So I think my tough dog tip of the week, if I put it into a tip, is do your research on who's actually servicing your vehicle.
Look at that.
What?
Just a good looking shot there.
Where is your head at? I'm trying to give a tough dog tip of the week.
Sorry, mate. Do your tough dog tip, but don't look at me.
We look all right.
Look at the camera.
No,
do it down the barrel.
Just do your research on who you're getting to do your service or your work to your car. These are big investments, these vehicles. Now, AGD, this is not, again, no tyres with them. I'm just saying
they're who you've
I'm backing him
gone
in
with and
people that
you
have
trust
got
them.
Great stories about these guys.
Yep.
And they only work on 70s, 200s and 300s. They're Land Cruiser specialists.
Oh, okay. So if you've got a patrol.
They're seeing them all the time. They're working on these cars constantly. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying Toyota aren't trusted. It's just that they're getting... You could be servicing a Land Cruiser one day and a Corolla the next, These guys are really just... It's almost muscle memory.
It's a big company as well. There's a lot of hands touching it.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'm not saying don't go there. I will go there myself.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, especially if you've got a big trip coming up, you've spent a lot of money on this car, or if they've done the work previously with the car, I would suggest going to see the specialist for an investment like this. What, mate? We're going to have to stop this 8 minutes in. Because you just can't.
No.
It's drunk. 6 a.m. in the morning and you're drunk. Anyway, that's my tough dog tip of the week. What was it? Repeat it to me so I know you were listening.
Yeah. Just see a specialist mechanic.
You don't have to. I'm just saying research it. Anyway, you're losing it. It's not even that. Nothing was funny that whole time.
No, it wasn't. Sorry, it's hot in here.
It is.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think it's a good one.
You like it even though you don't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, we'll research your mechanic.
Maybe I throw it on the radar to you and you just... Actually, you do have it on the radar. We know this.
Do I?
Yeah, your suspension.
Remind me. Yes. Yeah, I
on
did.
the radar now. We're moving away from
on the radar.
Tip of the week.
No, it was a good tip. I liked it because it was based off what Ronnie was saying last week with... Stop.
I'm not joking.
Yeah. It was based off what Ronnie was saying last week with the... Before he's going on a big trip, he's not going to Toyota. He's gone to Toyota for the normal service.
Yeah.
But a big trip, he's doing specialist things.
Yeah. So it's probably just reiterating that, but it's... Yeah,
I think it's a good one. I think
it makes a lot of sense for an investment like what they are with your... this is a
mate, they're expensive cars.
Even not just a Land Cruiser. It could be any Ranger.
Doesn't matter.
Hilux. Every car's expensive these days.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Patrols, definitely,
Patrols, Patrols, I think, are cheaper than Land Cruisers now. Y62s
are
coming down in price.
Slightly,
yeah. On the radar, Well,
talk about your little dilemma.
My Cruiser has upgraded its suspension.
Yep.
Had a 2-inch before, been saving up the money to go for the new suspension, go for the 4-inch or whatever it was. Went to put on the 4-inch lift at Malaga Suspensions, and they have done a fucking awesome job. Like, really good job with it. The only thing is that it's not a 4-inch, it's a 3-inch lift because they got sent the wrong leaf springs. So whoever their supplier is has sent them leaf springs for a 79 series.
Just like an error, just an accident.
Just an error, just accident. Like, that kind of stuff would happen all the time. So it's not their fault. It's just something that happens. But no, they've sorted me out. So they said, if you want, we can put on a 3-inch one just for a couple of weeks before we get the parts for the 4-inch one. Because so I've got that driving around on a 3-inch lift at the moment.
Looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good.
Looks way better than it did.
Yeah,
way better than it did, and it's just drives better. Handles better, and it's not just the suspension they fix like everything underneath it that kind of that needed it, and there was a lot under there that needed it.
Geez, it looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah,
it's high, which is nice.
Can you explain, like, on the radar continuing, but explain like your car, because your car's been like it's had some things. You weren't driving it for a while because of the what was wrong with it? You know when you didn't have it for ages? Recently, like maybe 3 months ago.
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
Geez, there's been a lot wrong with it over the years. I think it was just the steering. Steering was off. There's a lot of play in the wheel, and that came from a whole bunch of things. But suspension underneath, radius arms were fucked.
Radius arms, I reckon, is what we used to speak about.
Steering dampener was cooked. Like, just a whole bunch of things under there were cooked. So yeah, that's why I wasn't driving it for a while. But then the transmission, I cracked the transmission.
Right. How does one do that?
Oh, I had a tapered bolt. I wasn't paying attention. I just over-tightened it, cracked it. The sump. So yeah, that was just a just a dumb mistake. Just a really dumb mistake from... Costly, mate, because I had to buy a whole new transmission.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out all right because now I've got one of the new transmissions with a higher first and second.
Yeah, okay.
So it's nice. It's a lot nicer to drive now with the new transmission
than
it was
on the old one.
First. Yeah, a longer first and a longer second, I think. You would have it.
Well, yeah, but I still find first so short.
But imagine what I was driving around in before.
True. Yeah.
Imagine how short it was. I've got the 2009 Workmate. And
your car's got a story.
It's got a story. Yeah. It's been through a lot, and not just since I've owned it, but before then. And yeah,
it is looking mint though.
It's a common man's car, but not a very common man's car.
Nah. You'd look at that and think that's not.
Yeah,
I reckon you'd see yours roll past now.
It didn't cost too much. It was $35,000.
Yeah, but you got it at a good time.
I did. When did I get it? I got it end of 2020, I think.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, peak COVID.
I thought it was before that.
Nah.
Oh, right. No, you've done well there.
Yeah.
100%.
Or maybe 2021.
Still be worth that now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I think all the COVID stuff.
I know, like, some people have this thing where it's like the accessories you put on your car don't mean anything. Like, they don't increase the cost of your car, the value of your car, or anything like that. And I see that, I'm just like, mate, what are you talking about? If I put a $2,000 bull bar on it, my value of the car's going up. Like, it's going up.
100% it is.
Because now you don't have to spend $2,000 to put a bull bar on it. Whether you want that bull bar or not, you've got one on there.
I definitely agree.
I'm not taking the parts off it and selling them separately. The value of the car goes up.
You definitely don't get it back for what it is over the time, though.
No.
As time goes on, that, like, the longer that bull bar stays on there, it just, that...
Yeah, it does. It goes down.
Faster
but, like,
than the car.
Mate, if I say, like, what I've done now, and I've gone and I've spent $8,500 on suspension.
Yeah.
That's increasing the value of the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry. It is.
100%.
Like, you can't 100%. Say that it's not or anything like that.
I think
I've just seen a bit of that around. I'm like, mate.
You know what helps with that? The wait time for things at the moment. Like, if you go to one of the big like ARB or TJMs at the moment, the wait time is incredible. A lot of stores are 3 months.
You just came from ARB.
Yeah, look, so the thing about being on the 4WD podcast is No.
Did you get a cheeky?
It was a cancellation. Put it that way. But mine wasn't a big job. It was a very in and out job.
Yeah, yours was just a bull bar, right?
It was bull bar, and it was a day. So I did get looked after slightly with the timing.
Yeah, but you did have a cancellation. Like there wasn't.
Yeah, they found one. They found like a spot randomly. But that is.
No, I know.
They mentioned to me, like, mate, you're so lucky. We are usually, it's a 3-month setup at the moment.
I was
appreciate ARB.
I was a 3-month at Malaga.
Were you? 3 months for Malaga suspension?
3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they have the car for a day?
It would have been about maybe 2 months. They had the car for 3 days.
Okay. Yeah.
So they had I think I dropped it off Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And then they had it all Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yeah. But no, I was pretty happy with it. I need to get a wheel balance. So I need to go see Tyrepower.
Yep.
Get the wheel balance.
Have you been off road yet with the new suspension?
Haven't been off road yet. Actually, by the time this comes out, I will have been.
Ooh.
So, how do I say that? This weekend, but last weekend. By the time this episode's released.
Yep.
So this weekend coming, last weekend.
Yeah. You just tell me when you went. Just at the time, tell me there.
I have gone, but I haven't gone.
Okay. I still don't get it.
No, I'll be going up to Ledge Point, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with some mates
doing a little beach run.
Yeah, doing a little like camping thing
nice.
up there. So going up there with some mates, and that'll be the first time I'll test the 3-inch suspension. And Malaga were like, mate, if you want to keep the 3-inch suspension, that's fine. Like no issues. But if you want the 4-inch, just it'll be here in a couple of weeks. So
that won't be another 3 days though, would it? Change all that.
They just changed the leaf and the coils. So the leaf suspension, the springs. So they won't have to do as much.
Yep.
But they'll have it for probably a day.
Yeah, right.
I would say.
Nice.
But that's me. That's my update. It's driving a lot better. Highly recommend it. 3-inch lift, elite.
Looks good.
Really good. Yeah, perfect height. I will go to a 4-inch.
Driving the 3-inch. Yeah, no, I think I need the 4.
Really good. Yeah, just the 4-inch, I think. And then
the traffic.
I'm driving around with the rooftop off at the moment.
Yeah,
and the rooftop's got the awning on it and the spotties. So that's probably like another.
She looks a bit naked, if I'm honest.
I like it.
I do.
I like the look.
It looks like a real bush rig right now.
Yeah,
this is a wheeling
kind
rig.
of tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll put that on.
I think I like the stuff. I think it balances the car though with the tent on the lights.
Yeah, it does. It's just the fuel economy and stuff.
True.
Like,
if you just drive.
Obviously, it's high up now. I've got big tires.
Can you hang yours? Have you got like a shed you can roll into and hang all that off the roof?
Yeah.
That must be nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Duggo, how do you watch the footy overseas?
Mate, I use NordVPN. Lets me change my virtual location, so I'm streaming just like in Australia.
So can you watch movies and TV and stuff like that too?
Sure can. It protects passwords, bank details, all the personal stuff. Watch movies, stream TV. It's literally like you're back in Australia, even while you're using public Wi-Fi over there.
And I just need one account?
One account, and you can use up to 10 devices.
Ooh, got space for one more.
To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/4WD, and our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Links in the podcast episode description. Let's move on to the ultimate 4-wheel drive.
Very nice.
Jaden's got a nice setup at home.
Yes.
Righto, we've got Luke Yates. He is driving a Ford Ranger PX3 Mark III 2019 XLS. Spending budget was 60K-ish, and I don't know if I should say this, but 100% claimed on tax, so well done to Luke.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Talking about me, must be nice. That's nice.
He uses it for work, play, permanent work setup, and weekend camping for hunting and family trips in mostly the Vic High Country. 3 things he loves: the space to have a clean, organised setup, able to house tools and camping gear. Off-road capability was impressive. I'll let him have 4 things he loves. Tray space at the rear was elite, as a table/workbench was elite. So elite with the tray space at the rear. 3 things he doesn't like: being overweight 24/7, constantly pulling out supplies to make room for camping equipment. An engine only had 160K and it was feeling 160,000 kilometres on it and was feeling ready for retirement. Anything else we should know? He's added some mods here. So we've got Ironman GVM upgrade to 3.5 tonne with a 2-inch lift, 33-inch Maxxis Razor all-terrains, neg 20 offset and wheel flares. It's got the MW canopy with dog box. That's the 1800mm. He's got a backyard job.
I think it's Dutch.
2100mm extended aluminium tray with maxi lamps. Backyard job. That's impressive. Ironman bull bar side steps, extended rear bar, and extended tow ball hitch. 40-litre water tank, 120 amp AGM dual battery. It's got a DC-DC charger and battery monitor there. Road Chef camp oven, 50-litre Dometic fridge on a drop-down slide. A Darshi, we're saying Darshi, Jaden? Darch 270 awning with a shower tent, rooftop tent,
we might have
XTM drawers,
we'll
DIY marine carpet and timber divides.
Probably next week.
No engine mods at all, so a bit more weight on there with no engine mods, so I wonder how it's handling. And this was the final form of his setup. He's driving around on the daily at 3.5 tonne.
No, I think he's just waiting.
Farewell to the big girl. Just bought the new 79 4-cylinder auto in the GXL. Ultimate four-wheel drive 2.0 incoming. Watch this space. So we could have a double entrant into the. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. He's got it in already. Hasn't he?
Just on the back.
Right. Cool. All right. Let's talk through this Ranger then. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you had it. Yeah, gotcha. So as Jaden's just ducked over to roll through the photos on the computer, I'm interested in this backyard job 2100mm extended aluminium tray.
Yeah.
So he must be pretty handy.
Does he say how far he's extended it?
Yeah. That is... So can you go to the photo... Got to turn my head for that one.
Is that what he's done?
I wonder what the overall length of the car is.
Oh, true. Yeah,
and
300
there's not a lot of weight like on the back of that tray. Well, there's a lot of weight with that canopy, but look at that tow hitch as well that is extended. Far out. That's long. Well, the 1800 canopy is like that's the standard length of the tray, isn't it? Well, he's extended it to 2100.
Is appealing, isn't it?
It's a 300mm, 30 centimetre extension, which makes sense. It's a nice vehicle though. Like
Towing,
I can see what he's saying, but constantly overweight.
Putting
like
a lot
big
into
setup
that,
at the back, got the rooftop tent on top.
Engine. Yeah, just at the back.
But he's had the GVM upgrade, so it's all good. It's pretty impressive. I feel like Ronnie would like this because of a bit of a backyard job. So I wonder. Yeah,
as long as you get the trans cooler.
Love that. Looks like he's loving it.
You'll be fine.
That's a custom rack. Oh, there's the trailer he's towing, actually. Little camper. Mate, I'm telling you, though, these Rangers, I reckon they're underrated, the PX Rangers.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, well, that's what Ray was saying last week, wasn't he? Yeah, so for people not watching, pretty clean. Like obviously, no engine mods. Clean looking Ranger, bit of a custom job on the back, which looks really.
I like seeing Rangers on here. The ultimate four-wheel drive.
Diverse work and play.
It's nice to get away from
got
Toyotas.
All the space he needs as well.
Get into the Ranger.
Pretty neat vehicle,
Jaden.
One of those photos, he'd upgraded the tyres and rims too, so pretty much got everything you need.
I do like the Ranger. I like seeing Rangers on here, the ultimate four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It's nice to get away from Toyotas.
Yeah, it is.
Get into the Ranger.
But I think I'd love to hear the comparison though soon on the 4-cylinder, how he's finding it in the 79 shape, because we've got Ronnie to talk us through the 76, but the 79 shape would be interesting to see what he does with that too. So anyway, thanks Luke, appreciate that. Send us through that 79 when you get a chance. That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wish Ronnie saw that one actually.
We can
show him.
We can show him
because it's like I reckon that's like the perfect mix of. Now again, it's Luke's ultimate four-wheel drive. It doesn't have to be yours.
No,
but I think it's a great mix of work and play. That one, I love that he's done his own work on it too. To suit his
any type
need
of like backyard
purpose.
job that you can do to your car. I really like.
It's a massive win
as long as you do it correct.
Yeah,
like the right way.
Yeah, 100%.
No shortcuts or anything like that.
No.
Nice.
Nice. Thanks, Luke. Appreciate that.
That was good. I like the space on the back of the tray.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. You like that? I like that. Yeah, I like the space on the back of the tray.
Yep.
I've always liked that. I think that's like a good, you've got like your toolbox or your dog box or whatever you want, and it goes to a certain place, and then you can just put the tires on the back.
Yeah, I don't mind that look either.
Easily accessible. Like I think the look is just sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it just I like the
there's no weight
space saving type of thing.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's obviously Luke's is a bit different, but
I wonder what maybe the approach angle.
Departure
angle, sorry, of the with the extended extended
definitely
tray
lessons.
is.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has I doubt he would have any issues because it doesn't look like he's doing anything like
it doesn't
incredibly
look like
hectic. But yeah, that'd be something to think about.
Yeah, not a bad car. I like it.
No, not bad at all. How you got anything else on that?
No, that's done. We've sort of spoken about what we'll 79. How's it going? Like almost ready for the tune. Snorkel goes on and we're off. I've asked our patrons to give me some some ideas around like a healthy tune that's not.
Yeah, have you got anything yet?
1300 clutch. No, because it's been 3 minutes since we finished.
Oh, you just put that.
I just put that out there last session.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I'll give them time.
Yeah,
a little bit longer. They've actually got to hear it first before they can.
You just leave them for 5 minutes, and then if they don't get back to you, just done with it.
But no, that's pretty much what's coming up. So the update on the 79 is what I spoke about at the start, and then looking forward to a tune. Weight's pretty much sorted, apart from a few added extras. Except like really minimal accessories, and then it's slippers and
you really need the slippers.
I know.
You really need it.
Especially now that it's got the note to it, like the V8 note a bit more.
Yeah. That sound last week was... maybe people haven't heard it if they're not listening to it. But the difference between the 4-inch and the stock exhaust, obviously, it's going to be a lot.
It's filmed on an iPhone and that wasn't ideal. And I think you can still hear a lot of the end. Like
engine but you're driving it around, like
Yeah,
you can hear the difference.
Notice a big difference. Yeah.
How are you going with the sound?
Nah, fine. Well, I'm loving it at the moment because it's new. But I don't know. I don't find it too bad in there. Like, it's probably hard to. Like, I haven't hit corrugations or anything yet, and tried to talk to Lauren whilst listening to music and.
Oh yeah,
that apparently is.
Yeah, you got to turn the music right down. Right down.
But I'm kind of used now to the terrible speakers. Like, I'm used to that.
What were the speakers like in the Ranger?
Elite.
Did you upgrade them?
No, that's pretty elite system.
Yeah,
good, definitely good enough. Like, you don't need to touch it.
Yeah, okay.
You'd have to be a real music head, I reckon, to do that. But
I definitely. Jesus, sorry. I definitely need to upgrade mine. Yeah, speakers.
I wouldn't mind
need
upgrading them,
done.
potentially, but it's just a lot of money.
Yeah,
to do that. Like, if I can hear it, I can hear it, sort of thing.
Yeah. See, I'm of the same attitude. I think
at the start,
but it's got to the point where if I turn it up to like where I feel like that's a good volume.
Yeah,
I'm getting this little like.
Yeah, right.
That like that.
That might just be almost a 15. It's a 15-year-old car now. That's crazy.
Yeah, 16-year-old car.
Yeah.
So
I was hellbent on changing that system when I first got the car. I was like, this is horrible, but I've gotten used to it pretty quickly.
Yeah, so I think I was telling you that as well.
I don't need to.
Yeah, like you just get used to it and you don't worry about it.
I maybe will do it one day though.
Yeah.
Especially if I start using it for a bit more touring. Like I'm planning to.
Yeah, well, are you planning on sound dampening anything, like ripping up floors and putting
everyone does it. Like all the videos you see, it's like, do it. Yeah, sorry. That's what I should say. A lot of the people on the videos do it because it's like, there's probably something in it.
Yeah, because you have to.
Yeah.
Allegedly, you have to.
Yeah, but I don't know if I will or not.
I haven't done it.
Okay,
I've been like
stripping the whole thing out looks crazy.
Yeah, that's what yeah, exactly right.
I can't be bothered.
No, exactly right.
I
don't want to pay someone to do it either.
The paint.
Yeah.
Than do that.
Are you going to?
Again, so much money.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather focus on what I really need to put it into at the moment.
Yeah, but do you care about the paint?
I do a little bit.
But like once you get it scratched, are you going to be like,
nah,
fuck, I wish I got it wrapped?
Nah, I wouldn't so much. But with this car, it would be more so than the Ranger because I've spent so much more to purchase it.
Yep.
Like it's just a bigger investment that I want to protect more. But protecting a big investment means spending more money. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it does.
I wouldn't spend it on the Ranger because I didn't spend that much money on it to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but did you buy the Ranger brand new?
Yeah.
And did you consider wrapping it?
Never.
No, not once. Did you was wrapping a thing when you got the Ranger? Was it like something that was on your
like
mind?
Eminem and that were around. Like they were. Nah, sorry.
Yeah, no, good.
I didn't. I don't. It probably was 100%. It would have been, but I just didn't know about it. I didn't know Ronnie at that stage.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like he's introduced me to rap music. No, sorry.
No, it's good. No, it's good. It's good.
It's terrible. It's real bad.
It's really bad for
really
you.
bad. But no, it wasn't something that crossed my mind.
Ronnie introducing you to rap music doesn't seem like Ronnie at all, though.
I don't. We know he's not a country music fan.
No.
Maybe he's a rap music fan. Anyway,
No,
I didn't think about rap.
Anyway.
Yeah. So
I don't see. I've been talking to one of my best mates about this, and he was like, "If you are going to get this brand new car, it's perfect, the paint's all good, you have to wrap it. You just have to. You have to protect the paint. You have to do this. If you're not doing it, well, you've just spent all this money in your car and it's just going to get all scratched up and done." But I was like, yeah, I understand exactly where you're coming from, and I agree with a lot of it. But now I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, mate, how much did Ronnie say he spent on the wrap? It was
I think a wrap's roughly a good
10?
wrap like that's 10.
There's no chance I would be spending 10 grand on a wrap.
Yeah.
And the argument is, right, you've spent 100 grand on this brand new 70 series or brand new Patrol or brand new Ranger, brand new whatever, right? And you want to protect the paint because the paint is what makes it look nice, brand new, sleek, good. But, mate, you get a couple pinstripes on it, you go through some shit, you get a scratch here or a scratch there. It's just it's kind of a story.
Yeah.
It's kind of I've been there. I did, it's mate, what happened there in your car? It's oh, mate, I was cutting stock out and fucked it. Just, binned it around a corner, or I was going through these scrubs down south somewhere and it's just pinstriped. It's
I don't mind.
Each thing is kind of a...
When you're buying, you say you're buying a car off a secondhand car.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you're looking for though? You're looking for
you're looking for damage.
You're looking for scratches.
I know, but you're not selling it, and you're not looking for a secondhand car.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're not selling it. That's your car.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. Eventually.
Yeah.
But wraps don't last for 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not something.
I don't think I'm going to pay. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I don't think 10 grand.
I'd rather
to some it would be worth it, and I completely understand why it's worth it. I don't know for you, maybe it's just not.
Yeah, there's other things I'd rather put my money into at the moment.
Yeah,
sure.
Because you've got a stock car. It's you've got to do all this other stuff. You've got suspension, you've got tires, you've got wheels, you've got winch. Geez, a whole bunch of tray setup. You've got canopies, you've got roof racks, you've got awnings, lights. You've got electrical systems that you want to run through. You've got second batteries.
In saying that, though, there are cheaper options than just going to the cream of the crop.
I know, but if you're not...
protection. There's DIY kits as well that I reckon look quite good. It's just there's no margin for error when you're doing it yourself.
No, because
and you cook it, then you got to go and buy the other, keep buying the panel. And,
yeah.
Anyway, there's options there. I don't know how we got onto paint protection, but it's a good topic.
Not sure.
Yeah, not sure.
I think we're just chatting here,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, we are.
It's all right. Don't overthink it.
Should we, let's move to around the fire pit. Quick session today.
Quick session.
Yeah. Do you need to jump back out to get these up?
What is it?
Around the fire pit.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I just don't have my computer. Let me get this up.
All right.
I don't know. I think I've got it here. The old fire pit. We got
It's hot.
you got an Instagram. Is you burning up?
Warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. This one in from Tristan. Listening to the previous episode, so not the one
Two ago.
For a sneaky piss, I pull over, open the passenger door about a third of the way, aim in between the door and the car, and you can't be seen from any angles if you have a lifted four-wheel drive.
Yep.
So,
Like it.
yeah, right.
Yeah, so you're not through the window.
Yeah.
And you're not that big that you're seeing it underneath. If you've got a 4-inch lift and a 6-inch
Yeah, what's the math on that?
hose, Is there a tiny chance that you see the end? If you're an ant. Anyway, no, that's a great call. Because what was Ronnie's law that you can piss on the left front wheel?
Yeah, the front left passenger wheel.
You know
but
what?
then Ronnie gave out a tip the other week that was pop your hood, pretend to be looking in the engine.
That was a great one as well.
It was a really good one.
But I like the door jam. I'm going to be a little bit more comfortable doing that, I reckon.
Yes.
Just as long as Lauren keeps everything inside the car. Otherwise it get a bit messy. But
go.
I quite like these pissed ones.
Piss tips.
Now, I'm very wrong in saying this, but it's illegal to do this in public, right? But I feel like on the side of a highway, it's play on. I feel like you just you pull up on a tree and then you run into the bush a tiny bit. I feel like it's play on.
Yeah, because you're just standing with your back to the road. Everyone knows what you're doing.
Yeah,
but no one's seeing anything.
Yeah.
You just going.
So a bit harder in like
obviously
in
this only applies
areas.
to blokes.
Yeah. Well, no, in a way. This tip from Tristan does. Yeah. This is very much.
But you're not seeing a chick like cop a squat on the side of the freeway.
No, you're not. But they do. Like you'd have to if you really needed to.
Yeah, if you really needed to. Like, I think they probably hold it.
Maybe someone listening let us know from our female audience.
Well, yeah.
If you've got a tip for
definitely like out in the country. And you can like.
Well, that's I'm
as
more
many,
thinking that for a bloke too. Like it's play on out there, I reckon.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
I think it's play on for the ladies too. It's probably it's obviously easier for us, yeah. Anyway, good tip by Tristan. I like that.
Good tip. We did have one from Rafa, but we'll hold that. Hey legends, new to the pod and four-wheel drive world, but loving your content. I heard you talking about the Bluetti and the issue of slow charge. They've recently released their own DC charger, which got me across the line to jump on board and get one. Since I'm pretty sporadic in my trips, it's a pretty unreal setup that I can also use around the home. Elite. That was me that said elite, not him.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, that was just me. Anyway, here's the link to the charger for you boys to check it out. So the Bluetti Charger 1 560 watt alternator charger is the link he's thrown in.
Yep, I've just got that.
That's from Blake. Do you need me to send you the link there?
No, I've got the Bluetti Charger.
You're already in it. On sale right now, $459 down from $599.
It is. That's good. That's good money off.
Oh, that's good.
So this
is just the charger.
Let's read it then. This again, we're not connected with Bluetti, but what was his name? Sorry,
Blake. Acres, I think.
So high-speed charging delivers max 560 watts of power, 6 times faster than traditional car cigarette lighter chargers. So Ronnie's issue with these was that
they didn't have DC,
and it was like they'd last a while,
slow.
But once you charge, they're very, very slow. So this is
you can fully charge a 1 kilowatt power station in just 2.5 hours.
Gotcha.
Am I saying that right? Kilowatt hour.
Where are you seeing that? Sorry.
It's just down a little bit on the website.
Oh, okay. I'm highly interested in these units.
See, this strikes me as being something that's very good if it works the way it says it does.
Yeah.
You fully charge a 1 kilowatt hour power station in 2.5 hours, right? So you're driving to, where are you driving to? You're driving to like
Ledge Point.
That's
which is not far north of Perth.
Yeah, but you're probably getting a full charge in about that drive.
Yeah. And then what's the charge lasting you if you're just running, say like you just wanted to charge a phone, run a camp light?
That'd last you a fair while.
Last you ages, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
But these Bluetti thing they're big whoppers, eh?
Yeah.
I like this product, eh? I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's almost these are kind of getting to the point where they're just the replacement.
Yeah. Again, I'd love to see I don't know if Ronnie knows about this. So because he's pretty excited by the unit themselves, just worried about that slow charge, and Blake's helped us out and got us this. I like it.
Yeah. I think that's a good one. I know because I've been looking at a second so Ledge Point's an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, so you're missing out on 10 minutes charge.
Yeah, you're missing it. Well,
Oh no, 2 hours was it?
yeah, an hour and 10
hours,
minutes charge. So you're kind of halfway there. But that's fine. Yeah, I'm interested by these because I've been looking at secondary batteries and like getting an electrical setup for the back, something that's permanent that can just go. But they're expensive. They're not cheap.
Nah,
and like you want to do it right. So, and
with
I'd
these
love
units,
to do it myself.
how do you like? So say Ronnie's lights on his roof rack and stuff like that. If he just wants to run them at camp, are they all hooked up to his crank battery?
No, they'd be.
They hooked up.
They would be off the secondary.
Off the secondary.
Yeah.
But it's like, so you're just unplugging that connection, I suppose, when you want to take it out.
I would assume so.
Yeah. So there's just an easy plug and play basically off those lights and everything.
That's my assumption.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. I would say
in my head this should be really simple, but for me, in my head it's really simple, but also in my head the questions of like, is that how it works? Like I'm unsure.
I know.
Because the simplicity seems almost too easy.
I'm the same because I'm like,
there'd be a very easy answer to this.
Surely you can just do this and this and this. And it's like, mate.
Yeah. Anyway.
Actually, you got to do that.
I don't know.
It's just the wiring shit, man.
Yeah.
That electrical kind of like stuff doesn't confuses my brain.
I'm gonna bookmark this page though.
Mate, for $4.59.
Yep.
Down just $130.
And then let's say you want let's just pick up one of the first actual boxes that comes up. It's expensive still. So a 200 V2 portable power station, 2,600 watts. I don't know what this means, to be honest. But that's a big unit and that cost you 2,700.
Jesus.
So 2,700 plus the 450 roughly for the
It's still not cheap, eh?
It's not cheap.
Are you this is just reminding me of something else that just popped into my head, but like, are you gonna get like a shower awning tent and like an awning and then like a full? Are you gonna go like the full water system in the back and stuff?
I've got my awning still, which I'll put on probably. I probably won't worry about a shower tent for now.
Yeah,
like I don't need it.
No. Really? Have you used one before with Lauren?
No.
Something that's been like talked about?
Not really. We've never been away off grid long enough to warrant it. Like if we're off grid, it's like for a day or two, and then we're in a van park or town or something like that, or home. So it's not been needed.
Is Lauren a off-road camper?
Likes it, but doesn't like it for too long.
Yeah.
So loves going out for a night or two.
Yeah, but not for like
a night would be perfect for Lauren, which is fine. It's good,
but not like a week.
Nah, but even I've been sort of off grid for a week or so, but not like never too far away. You know what I mean? Like I haven't done a canning stock route where I've just like it's just which I can't wait to do. I even look forward to that stuff we were talking about with Ronnie last week, like planning all of that. I reckon that would be so fun.
The planning is so exciting because it's like, mate, I'm almost.
That'd just be getting you G'd up
I'm there.
For a big trip.
Yeah, I know. You're just like, mate, I'm right here. I'm ready to go. Like,
let's just go plan a big trip.
Let's just go plan a big trip. Should we go plan a big trip?
Yeah. Well, let's wrap this up and then just go plan a big trip.
Plan a big trip.
All right. Four-Wheel Drive Podcast powered by Tyrepower. Thanks, mate. Oh, you shake my hand. Thanks, mate. Oh, geez. Go again.
Hang on.
On you, mate.
Better.
Thanks, Jade.
On you, mate. Nah, thank you, mate.
Southern River Band, Let It Ride to see us off. The Four-Wheel Drive Podcast on Instagram. All the episodes over on BackChat's YouTube. Patrons, stick around. Quick chat with Jados and I. And then merch, voice messages, and your ultimate four-wheel drive. Get it into us at the fourwheeldrivepodcast.com.au. Catch you next time.
Brilliant.